is Scott Lynch with AFuels. I've been asked to demonstrate this Honda 2000i generator. Let me explain a little bit about it before we actually run it, so you'll understand better about how it works. Over here, this engine can run off two different types of acetylene, not different types, but cylinderized gas or this calcium carbide that drops into water, which generates the acetylene gas that we feed through the hose to the engine. And I guess we'll reset the camera now so we can get a closer shot of how the calcium or the acetylene gas feeds into the engine. This unit started out being a gasoline burning 2,000 watt generator. What we've done is remove the fuel tank to allow room for our ECU and our electronics back here. A new intake manifold, as you can see, was fabricated that will hold the electronic fuel injector that actually injects the acetylene fuel to make the engine run. We also control the spark on the engine. We're not using the standard ignition control that came out with this engine. We're controlling that as well with our ECU. This is the software that we use to program and control the ECU. This is just a window that will allow you to make modifications to the way the engine runs. It gives all sorts of different parameters that the engine's running at: the throttle position, exhaust temps, air temps, engine temps, and right now the screen that's up is the fuel mapping screen, as well as it'll also do ignition screens, any number of screens to make this do what we want to do. This engine runs much cooler on this fuel than it does on gasoline. Our exhaust temps are lower by several hundred degrees on acetylene we found over gasoline. What we have connected here is a about a 625 watt load to this generator for today's test, and we verify that by a volt and amp check here on the meter, which leads to the amp clamp that leads to the lights. So I guess we'll start the generator. It'll get loud, but we'll have the camera guy move in and we'll show some volt and amp readings, and we'll actually get to hear it run then. That would be volts. that's it, I guess. In closing, this engine is running on acetylene, a very clean, renewable fuel. Here in the shop, as you can see, we have the door closed, and there's really no exhaust smell that you would have with gasoline or propane. Again, a very clean burning fuel, ready to go to work. Thank you for your attention.